Hello everyone, welcome to Big Spirit Guidance. Welcome all of you that are new and all of you returning today to this channel. Don't forget to subscribe down below if you haven't yet. And if you're interested in booking a personal reading, you can book through Etsy or Coffee. So guys, in today's reading, what we are going to be tuning into is your person's current feelings towards you and messages that they have to share with you. So we have three different groups to pick from for today's reading. We have group number 1 here with the Magician, group number 2 with the Chariot, and group number 3 with the Judgment card. The timestamps are down below in the description box and in the pinned comment below this video, so you can hop into the card, into the reading that you want, or the one that is calling towards you the very most. So pick the group that feels the most aligned or feels like it's popping out to you, the group or the card that is drawing towards you the very most. If you're feeling drawn to more than one, that just means you have messages in more than one group, so you can listen to parts of one or parts of the other group. And yeah, I'll see all of you in your chosen groups. Pause the video right now if you want to take a little bit more time. Hello, group number 1. Welcome to your reading. So you guys have picked the Magician card as your card for today. So let's see here what wants to show up for you guys on the topic of their current feelings towards you and messages that they have for you. So with the Magician here, what I'm picking up is that this person is manifesting you. There's a sense here of them realizing or recognizing or just coming in deeper contact with their power. And I feel like they're really singling you out here. Like they're really starting to focus on you as the object of their attention, as something that they quote unquote want to have, or even if they want to hang out with you or want a meeting or a conversation with you, they're focused on that. They're focused on getting that manifested in the physical world, seeing that play out, that vision that they have, seeing that play out in the physical reality. Yeah. There's a sense here of frogs being significant for you guys. So, or pirates, even pirates and frogs being significant to you guys. That's interesting. So just a little, I guess, suggestion. Also the color green and red could be very significant, or could be just a synchronicity for you guys. So let's see here what else wants to pop up here. Okay, we have the 8 of Cups. Let's actually do it like that. Let's see what else. Okay, so we got the 6 of Coins, or the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, what else? Oh, we have the 6 of Cups. Let's get 2 more cards out here. We have Strength. We're not taking reversals for today's reading. Okay, we have, we have the 9 of Wands. Okay. Now on the bottom, we have the 4 of Swords energies. So what is this telling us? This is telling us this person seems like they're taking a break, but they're not actually taking a break, so they may look like they're not doing much, but they are actually manifesting you behind the scenes. There's an interesting energy here, because this to me feels like this person is being forced, with all the wands kind of shoving them. There is a sense of them being forced to face something, to head into a specific direction, to recognize themselves in the mirror, So it could be that some of you are showing up in the physical reality as a mirror to this person, as something that they need to engage with, or something that they need to recognize more directly or more explicitly in their life. That's very interesting. What else? Yeah, I'm getting that they're not fully aware of this, but they're definitely feeling pressure, a pressure to do certain things, a pressure to think certain things, a pressure to leave some things behind. I'm hearing for some of you specifically, this person is feeling a pressure to leave some of these escapist tendencies behind, if they had any, or like certain codependencies or certain dependencies on things that are just not good for them, with the Eight of Cups, kind of being like shoved into doing things differently right now. And when I say shoved, there's just like this sense of energetic pressure that they're feeling about that. I'm hearing from Spirit, this is part of them manifesting you, or manifesting you, your presence in their lives, or manifesting the dynamic between the two of you in their lives. So how are they feeling? They're feeling confident, but in a more subtle way. They're not brash or impulsive with their confidence. They feel like they are experiencing the state of just contained, gentle confidence here. They know what they want, and that is to have a conversation with you, some type of meeting with you, some type of gathering with you, to see around and to have you show up in their physical reality more. This person may want to have a more emotional relationship with you as well, or build a state of emotional openness between the two of you. But right now, they're also mostly in reflection mode. They do feel like they are taking their time. They're taking their time to think about this relationship, to think about the past, to think about their patterns, to think about what they need to leave behind in order to create this connection, in order to manifest this relationship in the physical world. So they're definitely thinking about what do they need to let go of to make space for this connection. So what they're doing is they're taking their time to figure out what it is that they really want. What do they really want to manifest? What type of relationship do they really want with you? They're taking their time to, process that, and to not just take any type of random action, but actually know what they want as well, where they headed towards. This person is also feeling like they want to be more generous towards you with the Six of Coins here. So what they're processing is basically, how can they be more generous towards you? How can they offer you more things? Or what could they potentially gift you, not necessarily physically, but energetically, or by showing up in a certain way, by doing some act of service, for example. How could they show up for you here in a way that you would welcome it, in a way that it would feel good to you? They want to accomplish something. They want to gift you something here, and they want you to be satisfied. They want to be generous towards you. This person may feel like there's been an unequal give and exchange between the two of you previously, and they want to fix this now. They want to, have a good, harmonious, equal relationship with you. For some of you, they want to show that they appreciate you. And they just want to like help you out in your life overall. You know, this person just wants to be there for you is what I'm feeling. With the Six of Cups, there's a sense here of childlike joy as well that they feel with you, or that they feel towards you, especially when they get to do something for you. This person feels a sense of childlike joy, happiness. You make them feel happy, and there's an invitation here to reconnect with the things that make life fun and leave them kind of like bubbling over with pure happiness. So this is also like a state, let's say, that they are wanting to manifest with you. They want to reunite with you because you are someone who is important to them. You're someone important from their past, and they want to reconnect with you. They want to bond with you again. And they just want to share like these lovely interactions with you. They want to be happy, they want to be playful, they want to be joyful together with you. Yeah. I'm hearing, I want our cups to spill over with happiness, with the happiness that we feel when we spend time with one another. So there's a real like heartfelt joy this person feels towards you, and the joy that I feel at hanging with you as well. It's really heartfelt, it's really innocent, childlike. Now with the strength here, strength is sobriety. Here is what I'm hearing. So the strength energy here is this person being very sober, being very mindful about where they are at, what the situation between the two of you is, what they need to work on, what they need to let go of, and what it takes for them to manifest this connection. So the strength here is showing up as good sense and determination to meet any challenges head on, and to ultimately like come out on top to manifest this relationship. This person wants to create the best results that they can, and they're kind of channeling bravery, kindness, and perseverance into this right now. Yeah. And they're taking things slowly, like they're taking their time here. They're not rushing into anything, you know, because the bottom deck here is rest, recalibration, a reflection. So they're very much in this reflective state rather than let's just get on with it and jump into something. So this person may still, in the physical world, you know, when they're interacting with you, group number one, they could still have their guard up. Or they could be very introspective right now. You know, you could feel like nothing is going on in this connection, but actually like a lot is happening under the surface. So yeah, they could have their guard up when meeting you or when talking to you still, because the Nine of Wands here is saying that this person is still likely experiencing pressure, anxiety, or challenges. So they feel like they need to lay low to conserve their energy and resources right now. So they are like trying to kind of like work through things on their own, figure things out slowly on their own here, and they're not going to show up until they have their own clarity. So right now they are more so resting and relaxing or recalibrating, figuring out where they stand and where they're headed towards. They may even like be taking some more time just to spend in solitude, They do feel like they need to recharge in order to prepare for what is ahead. Yeah, there's a feeling of like silence before the storm here with the Four of Swords. Or at least that's how this person feels towards your connection right now. A sense of the calm before the storm is what this feels like to me. A calm, a setting of the ground the way that it needs to be before things start moving, before things actually start happening between the two of you. Interesting, yeah. So let's see what else pops up here for us. Let's draw a couple of oracles here. Start off with this deck and let's see what shows up for you guys. Just get the deck. Okay, and one more. Two more, okay. Okay, so let's see here. What are they currently feeling? Like whenever they think about you with the Six of Cups, like they're just so happy. You know, this person, I feel like they just end up beaming like a little child whenever they think about you, and they just can't wait for this connection to manifest, because there's just this sense of, oh my gosh, I can't wait to hang out with them, to see them. Let's see. We have 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. So they are thinking about talking to you. They're thinking about communication. Or they're just like reflecting, feeling out what it would be like to talk to you again, reflecting on the conversations that the two of you have shared in the past. There's a desire here to be truthful, to be honest, to speak their truth to you, to tell you that they appreciate you. There's a lot of appreciation this person feels towards you. And I feel like that's also why they want to gift you things, because they really, really, really appreciate you. And they may feel like they haven't been able to really express that appreciation. So they're thinking on how can they express this appreciation towards you? How can they show you that they care? Okay, we have the Angel of Strength. So this to me feels like this person being strict with themselves right now. There's a sense of fortitude here, temperance, patience, you know, just a sense of I'm taking my time willingly because I want to do things right. And they're being strict with themselves. You know, this person isn't allowing themselves to bullshit their way through stuff anymore. Like they're like, okay, we need to do things right. If we're doing things right. There's again like the sense of sobriety here, what we already had with the Strength card. Okay, let's see one more card, please. One more oracle here. Yeah, the door to romance. So this person wants to open the door to romance. They may still feel like the door to romance towards you is open, but they haven't yet, you know, like tangibly, physically walked through that. But they know it's open and they know they want to, you know, work on this or manifest it in some way. So yeah, like this person, their eyesight here, their will is set to romance and to walking through the door. Okay, so let's see what messages they have for you. What do they want to tell you? Let's draw a couple of cards here. Okay, so what do we have? I'm getting ready to face you. Yeah, exactly. They are getting ready. They're fixing themselves. They're fixing their foundation so that they can face you. You inspire me. You inspire this person. Gorgeous. You inspire them to be better, to do things right, to live their life in a good way, to live their life how they know they have to live it. And they appreciate you because of that as well, because of, you know, your influence, because of your inspirational presence. This person does feel for some of you unworthy of you or unworthy about this connection. So for some of you, they could feel like you have given a lot. Wow, and that's something this person struggles to talk about. Interesting. And so my throat chakra just like fully clammed up there. Yeah, that's definitely something they really, really struggle to talk about. Like how they feel unworthy of you and how much you've given to them already. Even just like energetically, emotionally, you may have given them a lot. And they just feel like they haven't reciprocated or, yeah, reciprocate in the same way or taking care of you in the same way. So they feel like almost like unworthy of how much you've given them. And they really struggle to talk about that, you know, like the way that my voice just like flipped. Yeah, they really struggle talking about that. We do have the throat chakra here. So I feel like the throat chakra could be something that's getting work, or that's, yeah, that's just being worked on right now. At least energetically, this person could be getting some throat chakra work. They're afraid to completely open up, yeah, and share more things with you. Let's get one or two more. Let's see what we have. I love who I am with you. Yeah, like this person loves who they are with you. They love who they turn into. They love the person that they become when they spend time with you or around you. And they want to be this person. Okay, so, okay. For some of you, this person has only recognized what the two of you have had when you were gone. And this card, it's by design that this is faded because they feel like something in this connection has faded and they only are recognizing it, you know, just after the time has passed. And this person could also be worried, you know, for some of you, they could worry that they missed their shot. Or that you won't hang out with them, that you don't want to hang out with them. There's just like a feeling here of, am I worthy of them? And they just feel like they need to work on being worthy, becoming worthy. And that's like the pressure as well. I feel like this pressure is also what this person is putting on themselves. To be who they know they need to be for you because they know that you don't deserve less than that. So yeah, that's what I'm getting here from your person, group number 1. So thank you for tuning in. We're going to finish it off here for today's reading. So hope this helps you in just gaining more clarity on where this person's at right now. If you guys want to book a personal reading, you can book one through my Etsy or coffee shop. Both are linked down below. So thank you so much for joining this reading. Let me know how this resonated in the comments. And if you want to connect to 18+, pick a card tarot readings, make sure to check out a library of over 100 readings on my Patreon. The link is down below. Yeah, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more tarot insights. Sending you guys so much love and clarity, and talk to you soon in the next videos. Bye. Namaste. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. So you guys have picked the Chariot card as your card for today. So let's see what wants to show up in regards to your person's current feelings and messages that they have for you. I'm just hearing full speed ahead here. There is a sense of impulsivity here, even though the Chariot is sometimes showing up with, you know, mastery and a strong direction. This to me more so reads as direction, impulsivity, I know where I want to go type of energy. I'm also hearing I am not stopping for no one. So there's a sense of strong determination this person is feeling right now. So let's see what else pops up as we draw a couple of additional cards here for you. So let's see, what are they currently feeling? What are they feeling? Okay. We have the Queen of Coins or the Queen of Pentacles. What else? Let's see. Okay, we have the Tower. Okay, what else? Okay, we have the Queen of Cups. Okay, so there could be two females involved here. This person, you know, could be in a third-party connection for some of you, or there could be another person, another feminine person influencing this person in regards to you. Okay, let's see what else shows up. So what are they currently feeling, these two as well? All right, so we have the Queen of Wands. Okay, so we have three queens here. We have the Ten of Cups. And then we have the Six of Pentacles or the Six of Coins on the bottom of the deck. All righty. So what I'm picking up here is this person values you immensely. Again, like I'm just picking up that there's some indecision here, like they are feeling very impulsive and want to move towards you, but there's some type of indecision here with regards to you, because some moves towards you here are perceived to be unstable or could lead to some type of upheaval, just a destruction of the structure that they have already built in their life. So there's just this sense of needing to be very careful with your being very careful with the connection. And at the same time, we have the Chariot, where it's just like mastery, full speed ahead. I want to get towards this situation. I want to manifest this. I want to make it happen. So what I'm picking up here is like an actual inner conflict between taking action and making things happen and, you know, being even impulsive and direct with what they want on one side, and then being afraid of what that action or that impulsive action will actually disintegrate, or what that will bring about, what type of change, destruction, upheaval that will bring about in their daily life. That's kind of interesting. Right. This person sees you very, very highly. They appreciate you a lot. They see you as someone who's very nurturing, loving, emotionally stable, and very fun to be around as well. And as I said, there's like a feeling here of feminine people influencing this person. With just the Queen's energy, there's a feeling of maybe this person's sister, or, you know, even someone else who's feminine in their life, influencing them, telling them stuff about you, or like sharing certain opinions about you that is then influencing this person's train of thought about what they want to do and the action that they want to take on one side, and then what results they can expect from that action on the other with the Tower. There's just a feeling of them having conversations with other people who are feminine, by the way, feminine people, so mainly females, but it also can be, you know, a man or someone else who is very feminine in energy. So these people are impacting, influencing this person's thoughts, feelings to a great extent, but they're not actually helping them in any way with making a decision. What it is that these people are helping them with is that they're even more polarizing them, so they're either making them be more in the impulsive, mastery, take charge and take action energy, or and this could have serious consequences. This can lead to this and this and this problem in your physical life, in your physical environment. What are you going to do with this and that and la la, so it is leading to them feeling even more polarized about their feelings towards you, not knowing how to integrate that. So this person just feels like they're at a stalemate right now, if I'm quite honest with you. Like they're just they're waiting for some clarity to come their way. They're waiting to understand where they stand. With the Queen of Coins, as I said, they value you very strongly and appreciate you, but they're also afraid of your judgment. There's a feeling here of this person being afraid of how you are going to see them. Are they equal to you in your eyes? Do you appreciate them? Like they're afraid of what do you think about them? And if they're good enough for you, if you see them as worthy to spend time with you, to spend time around you, to hang out with you. I'm just hearing here with the Queen of Cups that there is a deeper emotional pull that they feel towards you than they realize. So there's a deeper emotional bond this person has to you than they realize. Yeah. And now I'm also hearing, do you even need me? So there's just this sense of you already have so much, you already have such an amazing life in their opinion. So they're not sure what can they do to benefit you? What can they do to make your life easier? What can they do to make your life better? I feel like this person is unsure of where do they fit in to your life, where's the space for them? How can they help you? How can they make your life better? How can they assist you in whatever it is that you may want or need? And there's just this sense of insecurity of where do I go? Where do I, enter into their lives? Where's my space in group number 2's life? There's this sense of insecurity around that. And yet, with the 10 of Cups, there's a feeling of this person having this gorgeous vision of your connection. Whenever they spend time with you, they feel a great deal of warmth. They feel a lot of joy and passion and connection with you. This person feels very drawn to you, very magnetically, connected to you. They feel, almost magnetically pulled towards you. You have a hold on this person that's very difficult to resist. And with the 10 of Cups, there's just this sense here of wanting harmony and wanting celebration with you, and even wanting to have a family with you, or this person emotionally just recognizing the soulmate bond, the emotional bond that exists between the two of you. With the 6 of Coins here, what I'm also picking up here is them wanting the two of you to be on the same wavelength. They want the two of you to be on the same level, on the same page when it comes to this connection as well. There's a desire here to be as mutual as you can be, to be completely equal with each other. to make sure the connection is balanced, harmonious, and that you're both feeling like you're not giving too much or receiving too little. You know, they just want things to be balanced between the two of you and made right, or feel good, feel right between the two of you. And they want like happy home with you as well. This person, when they think about you, they imagine a happy home, a happy environment with you. But there's like a sense here of confusion, like how do they manifest that? Because again, like there's so many people here having their opinions and sharing their opinions with your person, which is making them even more confused about where do they actually stand, because they're being fed so many beliefs from other people, assumptions from other people, just thoughts, what other people would do. They're being fed all of that. And this person in that space of like receiving all these opinions isn't sure anymore about where they stand, what they actually want, what is their ground, what is their belief, what's their opinion, what is their assumption. They're kind of like lost in the mud, in the fog of all these opinions. Okay, so let's see what else. So we're going to draw a couple more cards. And let's see what wants to show up here. Let's see. Group number 2's person, what are current feelings? So confusion, uncertainty, I don't know where I stand. Or are they also they're afraid of making a wrong move and that being irreversible. There's just like a lot of fear here. Yeah, we have broken heart energy. We have the thinking woman. We have another woman energy. So this person could be feeling like they did something wrong even in the past, or certain past wounds about, doing something wrong could be coming up for them right now and making it difficult, or even more difficult for them to make a move towards you. We have the thinking woman energy. So again, it's a female person, it's a female energy influencing them very, very, very strongly. Influencing their opinion, how they think about you, how they imagine you, what they think is possible, how do they act, or how they should be acting towards you. Okay, what else? We have strategy. Yeah. It just makes so much sense. What else? What else do we have? We have 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. So heart chakra energies. But like what I'm getting here is this person wants to do what's best for the two of you. They want to do what's best for your connection. They want to heal the broken heart, They want to work on themselves and work through things so that they can show up correctly and make sure that they act towards harmony, or that they act in such a way so that they create, manifest harmony and peace in your connection, and stability as well here with the 6 of coins. This person is here in a state of compassion, and I'm hearing compassionate thinking. So they are emotionally like very compassionate to you, to your situation right now, to the state of your relationship. And they could be, you know, experiencing some pain, some regret, some disappointments around this as well, around the state of this connection. But they also want to make it better. They want to fix things. With strategy, they're thinking about how can they go about things so that they can fix things, so that they can make things better between the two of you. They want to have an open heart towards you with the fourth chakra as well. Let's get one more. Okay, this one, man holding a coin. Yeah. So with this one, they want to offer you something. They want to give you something. They want to show up with some type of offer, with something tangible that they can be like, okay, here, I want this. You know, I see this. I have this strategy or this idea for our lives. Can you meet me there? You know, that's what they're thinking about right now. That's what they're working towards. But I feel like for now, this person's doing this behind the scenes. They're not taking a lot of action. I'm not picking up a lot of action here, other than them making sure the energetic exchanges between the two of you are harmonious and balanced. Okay, so let's see what else wants to pop up. What messages do they have for you, group number 2? Okay, we have, what do we have? I do not want to half-ass our relationship. Yeah, for sure. This person's like, I cannot show up with half measures. I need to show up fully if I'm going to show up at all. Anything that's half-assed is just going to lead to brokenheartedness. They're super aware of that. Like, this person has super duper clarity about that. And that's also why they're strategizing. That's why they're putting in the effort to think about how can this work? How can this 10 of Cups happen? How can this family life, connection, home building, how can this soulmate relationship happen? How can the harmony here happen? Let's see what else do they want to say. Okay. Yeah, my world was turned upside down and I've met you. For sure, the Tower energy. You're this little upheaval in this person's life that is necessary. They are feeling a bit insecure here as well. They may feel like you are over them or that you're not as interested in them anymore. So there's just this overall sense of insecurity of where do you stand when it comes to them as well? Like, how interested are you in them? Do you still want to build something with them? You know, where do you stand? What do you want? There's a sense of insecurity here around that. But also just being afraid to ask directly as well, because they're afraid that they may get an answer that they don't want to hear, or that leads to a broken heart. So the next card we have, you help me improve myself. I'm hearing you make me be a better person. Let's see, what else? We could have everything, yeah. They know you guys could create like a heaven on earth together. This relationship can be so beautiful if you both choose to work on it. If you put your energy, your effort into this connection, if they choose what they want, they know they can build an amazing paradise with you. Because they know you already have the foundation, the emotional foundation. Okay, what else? Okay, let's see. I want to create something lasting with you. Yeah, for sure. They do want to. And I can't stop thinking about you. So I'm hearing you're always on my mind. I'm thinking about you all the time. I can't stop thinking about you. This person is almost like a little bit obsessed with you, but they know they need to go in the direction of pain to start healing. They need to start facing their own stuff to heal and to be the person that they know they have to be for you. To be on the same level as you are. This person may have also lost themselves in this love a little bit, with the world being turned inside out, turned upside down when they've met you. You know, they could have lost themselves in this love a bit, or even in the fantasy of this connection, or what it could be, you know, in the fogginess of daydreams. They could have lost themselves in this a little bit, but they're starting to recognize that now. And that is key, you know, that is the awareness this person needs. That's the clarity with the thinking woman that they need as well to make strides forward and to do what they ultimately need to do for their own well-being, for your well-being, this connection. So yeah, guys, that's all for today's reading. If you want to book a personal reading on your own specific situation, you can book through Etsy or Ko-fi. The links are all down below. And if you want to connect to 18 plus pick a card tarot readings, you can check out my Patreon for those, where you can join the tier primordial practitioners to get access to over 100 pick a card readings that are all timeless and that you can listen to whenever you want to. So thank you so much for joining this reading. If this resonated, let me know in the comments down below. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more tarot insights, and send you so much love and clarity. See you soon in the next video. Bye. Namaste. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. You guys have picked the Judgment card as your card for today's reading on the topic of their current feelings and messages that they have for you. So, with Judgment, this is already a very strong beginning, because this indicates this person is going through a wake-up call right now when it comes to your connection. So the main message here that I'm getting straight off the bat is this person is beginning to realize that they have been coloring some roses red that were not and are not actually red at all. But with their mind, with their, you know, opinions, with their assumptions, with their beliefs, they have been literally coloring certain roses red when it comes to your connection. That just means that they had basically rose-colored glasses on when it comes to you, or they had certain opinions, certain assumptions of you that are not actually the case. So this person likely thought some things about you that isn't actually true, or had certain assumptions about you, certain beliefs about you or about your relationship that they are now realizing is not actually the case for your connection. So there's a big reckoning, illumination happening for them right now. There's a spiritual metamorphosis happening for this person right now with Judgment. So they're literally shedding a lot of their old beliefs, a lot of their old opinions, and basically becoming aware of them, which can be on its own quite a heavy process. So let's see what else wants to pop up here. Let's draw a couple more cards to see what is going on with this person. Let's see here. So like what I'm getting here is that they still want your attention, you know, like with these 3 cards, like just wanting to get up, getting like a sense of appease, you know, with these little cards. So there's just this sense of this person wanting to be involved with you, wanting to get your attention. They may feel like their little dog craving your attention, like a little puppy being like, okay, appease, take me up, you know, love me, take care of me. There's that type of vibe here. It's very interesting. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what shows up. What other cards want to flow out to just clarify the situation a bit more. Let's see. Group number 3. Okay. Okay, we have the moon. Okay. So this indicates a lack of clarity, maybe some anxiety as well. But your person's like being very, very drawn to you. I'm hearing mesmerized by you. Okay, this one went back. And like what I'm hearing here is also this person's been chasing the white rabbit. So they literally went down the hole following the white rabbit when it comes to this connection. But I feel like now they're realizing it just led them towards confusion. It led them towards not really knowing where they stand and where you stand. So basically, what I'm seeing here is this person's realizing how wrong they were, how their opinions of you are not actually the case when it comes to you. And they're just realizing how they were looking at your situation all wrong. How just their assumptions, their beliefs, their prejudices got in the way here. How likely even their pride got in the way of this connection. It kind of reads as pride and prejudice, like, you know, the way Darcy has all these opinions, all these assumptions. Like also Lizzie does have all these opinions, all these assumptions about him. Okay, let's see what else shows up. Okay, we have the Seven of Wands. Let's just draw some cards so I don't yap your head off with only 2 cards on the board. Let's see, the Seven of Wands, please. We have the Four of Coins. Now what I'm getting, I just want to say something, like what I'm getting here is this person's thinking, I need to be more careful. Like I made all these assumptions, all these beliefs, thought them to be true. They're realizing now it's not at all true. I feel like with the Four of Coins, they're pulling themselves back inside of themselves and thinking, I need to be more careful about what I think, type of assumptions, opinions I am creating without, you know, actual confirmation whether that is true or not. So I feel like they're pulling themselves kind of like pulling inside themselves, pulling themselves in, their thoughts, their opinions. They're just like pulling it closer for evaluation now. Okay, let's see what else. Group number 3. Okay, we have the Five of Wands here. And one more, please. Yeah, we have the the Seven of Pentacles, or the Seven of Coins. On the bottom is the Six of Coins card, or the Six of Pentacles. So what I'm getting here is they want a harmonious relationship. They want a good, harmonious relationship with you. They want to manifest that. Okay. So with Judgment here, this person is likely faced with some karma right now. They could be led to making some heavier decisions at this time in their lives as well. They're feeling the weight here of illusions, of mystery, of fear, and of their own subconscious as well. So the Moon here suggests that this person could be hiding important information from you, and that communication is or was murky between the two of you. There's just a feeling here of nothing is as it seems, and just like it's a breeding ground for illusion, fear, subconscious, intuition, betrayal, lies, secrets. You know, I feel like this person doesn't know where they stand anymore when it comes to you. Subconscious fears can come back, or are likely coming back to haunt them as well. And they may fear moving forward because of what went on in the past. So the Moon card here is reflecting this person's innermost thoughts and dreams, and it's reflecting them in a very negative and positive way at this time. So I feel like this person hasn't done this yet, but they're going to be led towards their inner world to, you know, meditate, to journal, to take stock of their values and needs. Just like tune into themselves a little bit more deeply than they are used to, just to get clarity on where they are standing right now when it comes to this connection and when it comes to you, because they're quite confused. With the Seven of Wands, they're protecting themselves. So they are in protection mode right now. They may be putting some boundaries up because they don't trust themselves. So if this person is likely, if they've retreated or pulled within themselves, it's not because of you, group number 3, or anything wrong that you may have done. It's because they're realizing that they had certain opinions, certain beliefs about your situation that are wrong. So they're like, okay, I need to have better boundaries with myself, need to know what the F I'm doing. They could feel like they have a lot of challenges. They feel like they need to prepare themselves for when they do get to face you again. They just feel overall quite defensive, protective of themselves. And even like maybe for some of you, even quite like territorial about what they have going on in their life right now. Or about just protecting where they're at. With this Four of Coins or Four of Pentacles energy as well, this person just feels like they need security. They are likely restraining themselves. This person wants to create more stability in their life, but they don't feel stable enough at this time. They're just doing their best to create security in their life, to gain control or to regain control of their physical life. There could be some things here having to do with money as well, or needing to save money, or paying back a loan, things like that. There could be some money issues involved here as well. And they're definitely holding things to themselves, their energy, their resources. They're likely holding on to those as well, even though like we have the Six of Coins on the bottom, which means that they want to offer you more. They want to offer more to this connection, but they're not yet able to. So let's see. Moving on with the Five of Wands energy. The Five of Wands is all about conflict and chaos. So there's conflict and chaos, obviously, because of the fear-based thinking and anxiety popping up. This person could have had bad dreams lately as well. So they're just feeling all out of sorts. This person likely believes they do not see eye to eye with others. They could be experiencing some challenges or just conflicts with other people as well when it comes to you, or just are embedded in arguments that seem to have no end. I feel like it feels impossible to them to win an agreement, as they know that the people that they have issues with, and this doesn't have to do with you necessarily, it is with other people, like other people who are also in a way implicated in this connection or involved in this connection in some way. Those people don't share the same beliefs, don't have the same backgrounds or the same goals. So they just believe that, whoa, my ears just started ringing real strong here. So yeah, like these people just don't resonate with this person. There could be circular discussions they're getting themselves into that are creating tension for this person and making it difficult to reconcile. I feel like that's impacting your connection to a degree. So it's likely that there are other people involved here who are messing your person's inner peace. And I feel like as a result, they're messing up your inner peace here as well. Or they're just overall messing up your person's inner peace. There's just this sense of, external influences not making things easy on your relationship. Okay, so what else do we have here? We have the Seven of Coins. With the Seven of Coins, there is a desire to work on this connection. This person wants to put in the hard work, but they're also still reflecting. You know, the Seven of Coins is a desire to put in the hard work, but still a sense of reflecting on what are they going to do about it and how they're going to do it, and do they even want to? You know, there's a sense of being patient with themselves here, though. They feel like patience will lead to success. Even patience with themselves and their inner emotional state right now will end up leading to success in some way, shape, or form. So I feel like that's what this person is mainly relying on. They do want your relationship to be more nurturing and supportive. And this person wants to get to know you better as well, especially like with the Six of Coins being here. There's a sense of wanting to give, even though they're not giving yet. You know, they're not currently giving or in a gift giving state, but they want to be. Yeah. They want things to flow effortlessly between the two of you. They want your relationship to improve as well, and they actually do want to put in the work to work on it, even though the situation right now is quite difficult. There is a sense of wanting to be generous, fair, loving to this relationship, to wait for the fruit to grow on that tree slowly when the time is right. They want to be generous with their time and affection towards you. And they want this relationship to grow stronger. There's a sense of gift, support, prosperity, and equality here this person wants to manifest. So let's see what else. We have Pisces, Cancer energies, mainly here. It's very watery energies. Person could be like really floating in their emotions right now. Let's see. What does this deck want to tell us about their state? What are they going through? What are they currently feeling? I feel like they're stubborn. There's a sense here of stubbornness, like strong stubbornness. We have rest and rejuvenation. Yeah, they're taking their time to chill out because they know they went down the wrong rabbit hole and now they're like, fuck, I need to need to backtrack a lot. So they're resting, they're rejuvenating themselves. They're likely holding back and they're just thinking about your relationship. They're thinking about you, thinking about your relationship, and just trying to gain a more objective perspective. Let's see. We have hostilities. There may have been some hostilities involved. Again, like with the Five of Wands here, there's likely some conflict here. If there's no conflict between the two of you, or misunderstandings or difficulties between the two of you in this relationship, there are conflicts outside of this connection, but impacting your relationship. So this person could have problems with other people, other relationships, friends, even work relationships. You know, they could feel like there's a battle to be fought at work all the time. You know, they may have trouble with their colleagues, you know, whoever it is, they just struggle to get along with people, or they may even struggle to get their point across when it comes to you, to communicate clearly where they stand with you. So there could be some misunderstandings here as well, or even the two of you not seeing things in the same way. But I feel like this frustrates this person because they want stability, they want harmony, they want peace, they want balance, and it frustrates them that the two of you are not on the same page, if that applies. So we have a man holding a coin card here as well. This person wants to offer you something, you know, like they want to come through with some type of gift, some type of offer. They want to bury the hatchet between the two of you if that resonates, if there's been a problem, if you've not been getting along. They just want you both to feel good again in this relationship. They want the two of you to be happy. Yeah, they just want to get along with you, group number 3. They just want things to be good, and they're thinking that they need to make some type of gesture towards you, take some type of action, like show up with some type of gift, or do some act of service for you, whatever it is they want to show up. But again, not very soon. They want to show up, they're thinking about it, but right now I feel like this person is still like pulled within themselves with rest and rejuvenation with the 4 of coins. So it's not going to be anytime soon that they show up, but they're definitely thinking about it. Okay, so let's see what else. What are their messages for you? What do they want to tell you? Group number 3, what do they want to say? We have to let these patterns go. So yeah, this person is very aware of the patterns that they have about you, the patterns that they've had about this relationship. They are aware that they need to let things go. What else? Okay, I'm sorry, can't be there for you physically, emotionally. Yeah, so like there's some external situations here that are in conflict with the situation between the two of you right now. This person is literally sorry that they cannot be there for you right now. So there's just this sense of other things pulling at them, pulling at their attention, pulling at their awareness, pulling at them needing to be elsewhere. And they feel bad and they feel conflicted that they can't be there for you physically, emotionally. Also likely because of some patterns that they have. They're sorry that they can't that easily work through these difficulties or work through these patterns so that they could be there for you. I feel like they're also frustrated with themselves. So these hostilities energy, this is also this person being just frustrated with themselves. Frustrated with themselves at not being fast enough at working through some of the patterns that they have in relationships and working on things and fixing things and moving on. Yeah. So they're sorry about it. There's a sense of regret, disappointment with themselves here. We also have what we have is divine. So this person is recognizing how good your connection feels to them, how lovely it is. They like things better with you. So they really enjoy things more when you're around. Food tastes better. They enjoy, watching movies, for example, with you. They enjoy books more with you if you guys get to discuss them. So they just like things better with you. Food, drinks just taste better with you. And there's also like a bit of a warning card here from your person, which is saying, I'm very intense and can be a lot to handle. So this is this person being like, I'm a lot, so if you want to be with me, you're going to have to, deal with that. This is also coming through as this person being like, yeah, I'm a lot. So I'm kind of like keeping myself at a distance so that I don't overwhelm you. That's kind of that type of vibe that this card is giving. This person's aware that they can be very intense, they can be very emotionally intense, or physically intense, or just mentally intense, whatever this is, they are just aware that they're intense. They are thinking that they are too much or that they're not enough for you through that, so there's just that type of thinking going on here. And we also have, I'm wrapping up my karma. So this person has some karma to wrap up. As we saw here with Judgment and the Moon, there's a feeling of wrapping stuff up, and it hurts them that they feel that they're not good enough for you. Yeah. That's also present here as an energy. I'm very intense. I can be a lot to handle. This just feels like something about them isn't right. Something about them isn't good. Something about them just can't fit with you. That's kind of like the background belief. That's likely the pattern that they have, or the background belief that they have that's just influencing your relationship right now. So that's all I have for you guys for today. This person is wrapping up their karma now, and they're working on things. They're working on things slowly and they're kind of like being pulled inside of themselves right now at rest and rejuvenate. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you want to book a personal reading, you can book through Etsy or Coffee. Links are below. And if you want to connect to 18 plus pick a card tarot readings, you can connect to those on my Patreon. The link to the Patreon is down below, where you can join and get access to over 100 readings already posted. So yeah, thanks so much for being here and sharing your energy. Let me know what this was for you, how it resonates in the comments below. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more tarot insights. And I'll see you soon in the next video. Sending so much love and clarity. Bye. Namaste.